Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing The Sims again and we're gonna make a nice little house. I've seen a couple of pictures on Pinterest that I will put up. That's kind of my inspiration for this. We're gonna build it on Willow Creek, and yeah, these are the two photos that I saw. I really like them. They're gonna be the inspiration for this build. And yeah, let's see. I'm going to put this into two parts, this video. The first part is going to be the exterior, and then the next part of the video is going to be the interior. So this is exciting. Let's just jump straight into it and start building. The plot that I'm building this house on is actually a lot bigger than I would probably have picked, but it'll do for now. I can always move the house onto a smaller lot at a later date or whatever. But yeah, the idea going into this house is, like, when I'm picturing building a house on The Sims, I tend to kind of imagine who lives there and what they would do. So for this house, I kind of see like maybe a single household to start off with, and then maybe it can become like a couple's house. But start off with, I kind of see it as a single household with one person. I'm picturing a girl just because I tend to play with women that represent myself, but yeah, that's what I picture. I picture a single household and maybe like a cottagey sort of inside, cottagecore, as I'm gonna bring Animal Crossing into it, sort of vibe to it. I love the idea of lofts, of apartments, of things like that. Obviously this isn't like an apartment that you would kind of imagine, but yeah, I kind of like the idea of like being quite an open space, but kind of keeping like the loft aspect of it. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We'll get when obviously I decide what the inside looks like. But for the outside, that is what this video is about. I do see it as very like nature sort of vibe to it, and very cottagey sort of vibe to it. Towards the end of the video, I actually ended up adding in like a little pond, which I thought really helped finish off the outside. This is particularly just the front of the house that I've been concentrating on. I think eventually in the next video I'll sort of finish off the back of the house and the outside of the back of the house, but for now it's kind of purely the front, like head-on view of the house that I have been concentrating on. So for the person who's going to live in this house, like, I am a sucker for being like self-employed, entrepreneur sort of thing. So like I imagine her being like a writer, or something along those lines, maybe even a gardener. Maybe she goes to people's houses and does gardening. I don't know. I love the idea of I love writers. Like whenever I play The Sims, one of them is going to be a writer, because I just find it's like a, once you put the time in and actually get the skill up, but like you'll make money from writing books and stuff like that. So she'll probably be a writer, and maybe even an artist. Maybe this will be like an artist's house. Yeah, maybe I'll make a little back garden at some point and have like an easel out there. Yes, I like this idea. So maybe we might do its own separate back garden video, who knows. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting what I got when I was building this house. Was it's a very like cottagey, artsy vibe, like kind of peaceful sort of house to live in for a single household. I think that's where we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna start building some family homes, I think, in the next couple of videos after I've done the interior. I think that'll be the next shout. Yeah, which I'm really excited for, because I've just been hunting through Pinterest and saving loads of like pictures of houses that I've seen inside and outside. So I'm really excited to get going with them too. I just feel like a really like leap in my step with these videos for The Sims. I'm working a little less in some jobs that I'm doing at the moment, so I've got a little bit of extra time, so hopefully I can start making a lot more videos, which I'm really, really excited about. This first part of this build took me so long to get through. I don't know why I found it so difficult to kind of put what I wanted out onto this. It just took me so long to kind of figure out what I was doing. In the end, I had to get rid of that little small window, because like it was messing up with like the background and stuff, which I'm gutted about because I thought it looked really, really cute. But yeah, it just didn't want to work for me, so I had to get rid of that in the end. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. I think it's not my like the most amazing house that's ever been built, but I think for like a little like starter sort of thing, I think it's quite cute and adorable. I'm hoping, like I said in the last video, that I'm gonna keep like improving and picking up little tips and tricks while I'm doing it, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, I can't wait to get going and, you know, keep showing all these really cool stuff. I don't know, I love The Sims, and it's been a really constant in my life, like ever since I was like old enough to play, you know, games. Sims is what I played growing up, and I've grown up with it, and like I fell in love with Sims 2, and then it just kind of went from there. And like every time there was like a new pack or new expansion, like I would be getting it no matter what. So I just love The Sims, and I don't know why I didn't think of doing The Sims sooner on this channel, just because I don't know, it just makes so much sense because I love it so much, and it's definitely vibes with kind of my aesthetic of what I want for this channel. But yeah, I just love The Sims. Like that's the that's the aim of this part that I'm telling you. But yeah, I don't know, I'm enjoying this and doing something a little bit different. Obviously I play a lot of Animal Crossing, which I haven't recently, just because I think like everyone else, I'm experiencing a little bit of burnout. So I'm kind of excited to venture out and play something different, and hopefully it'll kind of rekindle my love for Animal Crossing, which I still love obviously, but you know, I've started a new, you know, redesign on that, which is helping a lot. But of course, like, it's hard when there's not a lot of new content to do for it. It is hard to keep being excited to play and do the same thing. But yeah, so I'm hoping that having like The Sims as well on the side will help just to break it up a little bit, so it doesn't feel like I'm doing the same thing all the time every day or for every video or whatever. So yeah, this is, I don't know, I think it's a good thing and it's an exciting thing, which I'm glad I'm doing. Plus I just love decorating these gardens. I just love it. I don't know why. Whenever I used to play this, I never used to like make a fuss about the gardens. I don't know why, because I just think it really helps to kind of pull a house together. Like, look how much characters added to that little cottage. Like, it's made such a difference. But yeah, I love it. I love this. Okay, so I actually originally was going to stop the video here, but of course, like I said, I made the little pond to the side. Can you see that little right hand side there? It's got a lot of space. Like, I thought that was just a bit too gappy, so of course we gotta put a pond in. We've got to make this perfecto. What I found this basically did is just really just added that finishing touch that it needed. I used the pool as the pond because for some reason I could have sworn you could have made a pond on The Sims 4, but maybe it was The Sims 3. I think I'm mixing them up a little bit. But obviously with the move objects cheat, you can kind of disguise the pool a little bit, so it does make it look a little bit more pondy. I was going to change the colour of the actual water itself to be a little bit more murky, but I kind of like the bright blue on it. I think once I do the interior and completely finish it off, I'll like reevaluate it, but I think it looks quite pretty with the blue. I think it's not like too pristine, if that makes sense. It kind of does look a little bit realistic. But yeah, look at that. We are done with the exterior of this little tiny house. I absolutely love it. I haven't given it a name yet. I'm not too sure, but maybe in the next video I will christen it and name it finally. But oh my gosh, I am all done and dusted. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, if you like how it turned out and if you're excited to see the interior and the backyard being done. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do remember to like the video and subscribe, as it really does mean a lot and it helps me out a ton. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed showing you The Sims again, and I can't wait to show you more in the future. See you in the next one. Bye!